Hey guys, welcome to my shop. As you can see, it is a two car garage. It's occupying the space of one bay because this area goes to my wife's car. So you can see here, I've got my workbench here. I've got wood rack over there. Got some tools back there we're gonna go over. I have some more tools over here that I'm gonna go over, and we'll kind of touch on what's all in those drawers there. But here, we'll go check out all these tools, and I'll kind of tell you a little bit about them so you know where I'm going to go with them, because I'm about to do a couple upgrades. At least you'll see the baseline of them, and we'll move on from there. All right, see you in a little bit.
All right, my first tool here is a DWS 779 miter saw. Essentially, I made a couple upgrades to this. I added an XPS Lite system, and essentially it's now a DWS 780. And what this sits on is a flip cart, and on the bottom of that flip cart is a 12-inch planer. It's a Porter Cable PC305TP, which is essentially a Delta TP305 from what I've researched. And so we have a couple upgrades. Hopefully that information is correct and the upgrades will work. We'll see. This is my Wen 9-inch Amazon bought bandsaw. It does the job. We have a bunch of blades there that I can swap them out. Nothing too fancy about this, just something to get the job done. This is my California Air Tools air compressor, super quiet. It's I think it's 4.6 gallon. Super efficient, works really well with, framing nailers, works pretty well with HVLP sprayers. I plan to do some more work with that to really test that out. This is my Grizzly 6-inch planer. It's a G0814. It does great job flattening boards. You'll see here on the close-up that we have a couple knives that have little notches in them. The knives are getting worn out. I've run a lot of board feet through this machine, and it just needs an upgrade. And, well, I told myself I'd never want to go through setting the knives again, so we're going to do a little upgrade here, and stay tuned for a new cutter head. All right, the piece de resistance in the shop here is this Sawstop PCS T-Glide, extension table, industrial base, every cast iron all the way across. This is the mother load. I love this guy. This is the most precise tool. I mean, beyond calipers and a dial indicator, the best tool for cutting wood that I have in the shop. And it also comes. I also got it with the router lift. I have a DeWalt router, 2 1/4 router in the base there, and the box and everything. It just works perfectly. I love it. All right, and this is my Jet Vortex, 1 1/2 horsepower dust collector, and it is a beast. It has 2 4-inch hoses that you can come off, or you can come off with a 6-inch single port. It does a great job collecting dust. It really keeps my shop clean, and it has a 2-micron filter up top. All right, and to help that out is this the Jet Air. Air filtration system. This guy can clear the whole garage in 3 to 4 minutes, and it'll recycle the air essentially 3 to 4 minutes. So all the little micro dust particles really get cleaned up. All right, in one of these drawers here, I have a bunch of planes. I have a large jointer plane made by Grizzly, and I have a low-angle jack plane. Really helpful on those end grain stuff. And then I got a 4-inch block plane, a Lee Nielsen. I kind of splurged on where I really wanted to see the quality that they have. And by the way, Lee Nielsen makes some nice stuff. I got a little block plane that's good for making little rabbits and whatnot. And then I have a couple of chisels. Those blue ones are used for really outdoor stuff I'm not afraid to get dinged up. And then I have a nice one in the little, not the burlap, but the leather casing there. I have a nice set that I use for some woodworking and whatnot. And then got my pull saws there, my Japanese pull saws. I find that I like those more than conventional saws, like the American type saws or British saws. So anyway, that's my shop.
Well, there is my shop. As you can tell, we got a bunch of cabinets here, a little bit of expansion area. You know, all this area on half of the garage is mine. So the other half goes to my wife over here. This is her space. So, you know, all the strollers and everything will go over by the woodworking stuff until I have to move it again. But that's life. That's life as a dad, and that's life in, you know, suburban areas. Oh, I do have some upgrades I want to do. You'll see soon upgrades to the Grizzly jointer. We're going to do some knife upgrades, and the same thing is going to go for the Porter cable planer over there. We're going to do some knife upgrades. I'll bring you guys along for the ride and see where I fail, see where I exceed. I'm sure we'll pass. It'll all pass. It's just going to be a little bit of tricks here and there, and we'll kind of go along with it for the ride. All right, see you guys later.